What's up? What's up? What no way. What no way. What no way, man. Well, no way, y'all. I wasn't gonna get on tonight, man. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Y'all know. Y'all know what's crackulating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, we. Yeah. 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 Big timer. You know what I'm saying? Some big timers, boy. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. The Timberwolves, man. Yeah. Yeah. Time is now, man. Hey, they holding it down, man. They holding it down for real though. You know what I'm saying? They holding it down, man. Even your boy what's that, legs? Legler, you know what I'm saying? Legler. Motherfucker said so yes, it's really past, you know what I'm saying? Kids should be in bed right now, you know what I mean? So it's grown folks talking. So but Legs even was like, yeah, man. He's like the way that they moving the ball, they finding an extra man. It's like a thing of beauty. It's perfect. It's- Legs, man. He was talking about that, man. Hey, Timberwolves, man. They doing their thing right now, man. It's looking really good, man. It's looking really good. Um, yeah, it's just cohesiveness, man. They just move. Um, in unison with each other, man. I think they go. I mean, once one gets going, you know what I mean, putting up that wild stuff. Another one can get going, putting up wild stuff, and they just be hitting on each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Like going on runs. It's dope to see, man. It's dope to see. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, your boy even said it, man. Hey, man, I told you, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to give people flowers, man, before they gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to start doing that. Give it to them right away, man. Julius Randle, man, is playing some basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? And said it. He cold. he's he, he's just cold, man. Hey, he just go get it, dude. Yeah, yeah. I love the way he playing ball. I really do. I love the way he playing ball. I love the way Ant playing ball. But like I said, man, that when he first came in, I was like, yeah, the Georgia boy gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know he was gonna be this nice. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to be for real on things. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're coming in with potential. And he's still a young dude, man. This dude young, bro. This dude young, bro. And he off the chain. He off the chain right now, man. He the hottest ticket in the land right now, baby. That's crazy, man. That's the face of the league, dog. You know what I'm saying? His face looks similar to somebody else too, so to speak, but whatever. Anyways. But yeah, I dude, I might have to go on, man, for real. I might have to go on record. You know what I'm saying? If it ever gets out there, I might have to go on record that this might be the first time that a trade off a trade has impacted two teams so significantly because the Knicks did their thing too today. Call the town, that's my guy, my guy. So, hey, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about no dang New York Knicks. Hey, even though you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, little dude might make it happen. I might have to be up in New York a lot, but you know what I'm saying. But I wouldn't. Hey, my team is the Minnesota team. You know what I'm saying, the bloodlines, right? You know what I'm saying. Let's go. So, hey, look, all I bleed is Timberwolves. So to give a little bit of love to the New York Knicks is Carlton Towns. I like the dude. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. Still coming up with that soft stuff. You know how I feel about it. You know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But he's still that's the thing. That's why I say that is a language that we could use, soft. You know what I'm saying? Because he be putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? what's wrong, right? It makes you say when you look at paper, because a lot of people are paper people. A lot of people are paper people. Like a lot of people look at papers and stats, X's and O's, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? They give you all the synopsis and everything from that, right? But, you know what I'm saying? True live people be like, yo, nigga saw. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? That's how some people talk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a character, you know what I mean? You want to get rid of that. You know what I mean? But hey, he be doing his thing though, man. His numbers impact, man. And he balling, man. He throwing some hey for a dude that's as big as he is, he be throwing some crazy shit, man. Yeah, he'd be going. But that's why I felt the transition for the when the trade was made. I felt that we could have went with Nas Reed more. Probably even rolled him into a starting spot. That's why that was my real argument. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we already had. But the way they just came in and Julius Randle mixed in with them at this point in time in the season. During the second season, right at the beginning of the second season, it's like what I mean? Like it's crazy. So yeah, what I'm saying? Big up the T Wolves, big up the Cat. And like I said, I think I go down in history, man, and saying it, man. I think this is the first time that a trade has equally impacted both teams. So you know what I mean? But that's how it should be. That's barter system. You know what I mean? I was talking about that the other day, the barter system. That's how it used to be. That's what we used to roll with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I talk crazy sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I'm saying? For those that want to listen to what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Blessings to you. And those that don't, man, this shit ain't even for you, man. So today, who the motherfuckers is? The motherfuckers Dallas, the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks got the number one pick in the NBA draft. Man, come on, man. What was I telling y'all? That's what messed me up, man. It was first time I found out what two moments in life. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, three moments in life. You know what I'm saying? But those are all wrapped up in one, and the love for your kids. You can't go on. You can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? And your lady come in there too. You know what I'm saying? But sports wise, you know what I'm saying? Some of the most impactful days in sports for me. Um, totally blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, uh, back to what we were talking about though. This trade, the Luka Doncic trade to the Los Angeles Lakers, right? There's big moments in your life you got to pay attention to. You see the way they sent the boy over there to motherfucking Los Angeles Lakers. All of a sudden, all it's a storm. Everything is just a hype in the news and the media. I was talking to y'all the other day about this, about social media, the way not all bad news is bad news, right? Bam. So all of a sudden, everybody on it, everybody peeping out the Lakers, everybody looking at the Lakers, everybody looking up Dallas, everybody want to see when they go play. It's all this hype, right? All of a sudden, boom, boom, bang, rolling the dice, wham, wham, wham. Now you got the number one pick in the NBA draft. One of the illest dudes in the college history is going to come out of there. Man, hey, that barter system, man. Hey, that barter system, real deal, man. That barter system, man. It's only a few times, like I said, everything I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling was one of them. Wrestling was one of them. And then once I found out basketball be scripted, well, this is for only for entertainment purposes. I don't know if stuff to be true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any of this stuff to be true. You know what I'm saying? This is for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? Just try to give you stuff, keep your mind going, man. Like your boy I said, your Hall used to say. You know what I mean? You say, hmm. Make you say, that's it, man. That's all I'm doing, man. I'm just pushing out some information, man. But look, you know what I'm saying? Gonna go real quick tonight, man. I'm a little bit excited. Sometimes, like I said, when we T Wolves have these late games, I usually don't try to get up on here because I don't know how many people be on. But I know some grown people out there, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bust this real quick. And yeah, so these will be posted up on um my Facebook page for 30 days. I think it's 30. I don't know. I don't be paying attention to all the rules. I pay attention to most rules that are like very important. You know what I'm saying? But some of all the little semantics type stuff, I don't pay attention to that. But it be on my Facebook page for how many every days. I think it's 30 or 60. You know what I'm saying? Skim over it. But I know y'all. It's only for an entertainment person. And go to my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? Go on my YouTube, see some of my material. You know what I'm saying? And just peep out what I be, you know what I'm saying, talking about. You know what I mean? Listen to what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Some helpful information, hopefully. You know, that's what I try to give. I try to give a couple of minutes in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, give my daily affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Talk about things that I see, talk about things that I love. It's silly basketball. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Gotta talk about basketball because that's me. That's what I do. I incorporated it into everything because it is a vessel. It is a vessel to transport you to another place, another land, far, far away. You know what I'm saying? Another realm, so to speak. Man, I'm getting on some other stuff, man. For real. Cause look, that's like I said, you know what I'm saying? That's more stuff I gotta talk to you about. That's it. You know what I mean? Pack it up, package it up real nice for you, you know what I'm saying? But tonight, keep it quick, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this one for um all my people and love, you know what I'm saying? All my good people that want to be in good relationships with good people type of night, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it real, just throw it out there, you know what I'm saying, and see what says. If you got something to say, you know what I'm saying, say it to me. Put it on my you know, comments, posts, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how me is. I like to engage. You know what I'm saying? So, any questions, concerns you want to tell me or write to me, man, go ahead. You know what I mean? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? We grown folks. This is what we got to do. This is why this avenue been opened up. You know what I'm saying? This is why this channel's been opened up for us. We got to talk. Now we can talk. You know what I'm saying? So get out there and see what you got to say. So, yeah. But tonight we'll speak about vulnerability, right? So vulnerability, you know what I'm saying? Like some real shit, right? This is some real stuff, right? This is real. This is why I tell y'all, I'm coming. A lot of times I'm gonna be coming with some shit. I'm gonna mix it in, right? So mix it in with some laughing, some joking, some fun, some hypeness. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it on a cool tone. You know what I'm saying? Late at night, I'm gonna be a little bit more wild with you. But on the other end, I'm just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Uh uh very real with you. You know what I'm saying? So first, hey, vulnerability. Let's get it right into it, man. So look, let's check out the definition of vulnerability. So it says, wait, hold on. The quality, it's a noun as a noun, it says the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally. Right? That's crazy. Right? Very descriptive, very descriptive, right? And I mean, you think about it, and it's like, you know, I think a lot of times women want to ask, why aren't men vulnerable? You know what I'm saying? Even to them, right? That's the part that they don't really get. It's not that the fact that the man is invulnerable. A lot of times they don't get why the man is invulnerable to them. You know what I'm saying? Out of all people, you know, in the world, why not? But that's I mean, it's real. It's a real question to ask, and I think that we'd um, if we dove down into it, you know what I'm saying? Like we have to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like why? You know what I'm saying? Why would a man be vulnerable? You know? I mean, it's shit, it's scary. I mean, what's the definition? You know what I'm saying? Let me read it to you one more time. The quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally. So, why would a man put himself in that position, right? And I think that one of the things you have to look at is, I mean, everything about that is scary, right? I mean, everything about that is scary because you're basically opening yourself. You're basically saying that I'm opening myself up to whatever happens, right? That's what the definition of vulnerability is saying. You're just basically opening yourself up to the risk of whatever's going to happen, and you're submitting to it, whatever happens, right? And you know what I'm saying? That's scary for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more scary for men because a lot of times, you know, men don't have places to go to and never have. So it's difficult for them to do that with women. You know what I'm saying? They're women in particular too. Because I mean, we don't really do it with our guys. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to. I mean, guys are pretty much on the same accord, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to conversations and communication. You know what I mean? We can get each other's we still conversate primitively. I mean, in true speak, right? You know what I'm saying? Guys really do conversate primitively. I mean, we head fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I make joke out of things, but if you point to it, if you pay attention to what I'm saying, right? So I mean, for real, guys really do talk in primitive language still. We ain't gotta be all like questions and answers and description details. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you doing this? I we doing that? I bet. Let's roll. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So uh uh we don't have that detail of being able to break down and open up and speak out everything detailed thing about what's going on or what we're going through, right? And with the woman, we want to have that. Um, but it's difficult. It's difficult, and I think it's starting to get easier nowadays as men are creating more spaces for other men and for young men in particular, young kings in particular, and making avenues for these young men to be able to go and talk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's huge. I think opening up is very important. Um, and it's a very smart tactic. You know what I'm saying? As far as um, having one goal of us succeeding as a community. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very smart a tactic to use to achieve that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? For each and every one to open up. But how do we do that, right? Especially for men, because men are, I mean, from a young age, we're taught not to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like we're taught to just put away our tears. I mean, I'm a victim of that myself. I do that to my children, and you know, I don't demean them in doing it, but I ask questions. You know, give them something to change their mind from the tears. Just kind of ask them why you doing this or what's going on or what are you thinking? You know, what are you thinking? You know, why can't you do it? You can't do it. All right, then forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. No, no, I want to. Okay, well then go ahead and do it. Right. So, um, you know, we teach them to fall, and we don't teach them to fall. Well, I mean, sometimes we do. Sometimes we teach them to fall, but sometimes I be sitting there, watch, I watch him walk, I watch him walk, and have his head down with a toy or something, walk right to the wall, and I don't say nothing. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Please don't show these to the police. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, I don't know how the government be doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I do. I be like, yo, he's sitting there playing with a toy. He ain't paying attention to the step of the thing. I be like, it's only one step. You know what I'm saying? He ain't paying attention. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, there the unit. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that. I watch it when I walk there. You know what I'm saying? That's all you playing. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's what young men and young kings are taught, man. Just look, whatever, okay, it happened, get up. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. And so I mean, that's a form of closing down your emotions, right? That's what it really is. So at a young age, we're taught to put up a door when it comes to open up, especially as young boys. You know what I'm saying? When dads provide that discipline, as I've been speaking before on my mini podcast, and especially for boys, you know what I'm saying, to grow up to be young men, it's a way for them to communicate. It's a way for them to learn to communicate. And what I mean by that is just as important as it is for moms to be with girls, right? It's important for them to learn that language. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like when people talk about um, the difference between moms raising boys and dads raising girls and the percentages and all that, right? I think that it's like they both need to understand each other's language. And I think the boys need to grow up at young ages to learn how to talk like boys and how to talk like teenage boys, how to talk like young men, and then how to talk like men. And the only way they can learn that language is from being around men, good men in their lives, predominantly the father, right? And then they get that language from them. Then the mother gives that same language to the young ladies, and in doing so, what it does is it teaches them to figure out the solutions of the language that they're supposed to know. right? Figure out that first, right? So you figure out your male language, understand how to be a male, understand how to be a man. It, we got different stuff going on nowadays. So hey, incorporate. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is my podcast. This is how I roll. I ain't got nothing against nobody. I just don't know that language yet. See, this is what everything I say always comes back around in a circle, right? So I don't know that language yet. You know what I'm saying? I got to incorporate that stuff because that's what they do, right? Young people. But so when you think about it, if you think about it, you got to add in a little bit of each other's language to each other too. But mainly during those young years, I think it's more important for the boys to learn how to speak man language. I think it's important for girls to learn how to speak girl language because what it does is it puts them in good position to find solutions because they will find the solution as the natural selection that they were with first, right? Look at it from that lens first, right? So say, okay, boy, I'm a boy, I'm a young man. Okay, how would a man handle this? Okay, bam. Okay, well, how would I handle this situation now, right? But at least have that first glimpse of being able to handle it from that perspective. So like when you go, when you go into relationships, right? And now you're sitting there, guys, in particular, I'm gonna talk to y'all first, right? So, guys, you have a situation where you're with a young lady, and all of a sudden you're having a conversation, and then I seen a comedian say this one time. What did he say? He said, what's his? I forgot the dude's name. He's kind of Asian and black. Yeah, that dude. But he said that there's three things. He said there's three things you could say in response to a woman. The first was gonna get you divorced. The first, second was gonna get you on the couch at night, and the third was gonna keep you married for life, something like that, right? But that's some real stuff with ladies. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure it out, right? You just got to figure out their language, and at the same time, ladies, we need you guys to start teaching the young ladies the girl language. I think right now you guys are in a realm where you want to understand guy language, and I think that hurts you guys in relationships with us, right? Because the whole point of today's topic, vulnerability. How can you find that part of a man when that man is really in your language is scared to be that for you because of what the description even says, right? The definition said that it's a fear of someone taking advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? Physically and emotionally, and it's right. It says so. This is why guys can't be open and vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we need to get back to, like I was saying, men learning men language and women learning girls learning women language. And then that way, once they become adults, then they have that capacity. Or my bad, once women become adults, but men become after they become 25, because that's when the frontal lobe is ready to roll out, because that's the reasoning part of the brain. The reasoning part of the brain is able to say, okay, now let me consider other people's feelings. So before 25, a man ain't considering other people's feelings. Hey man, it's free game, man. It's on folks, man. So if you catch it, I hope you listening to it. I hope you watching this stuff. This free game on the low. But still, though, I think one of the biggest causes of vulnerability, problems with vulnerability, is because a lot of people do what they do in relationships because they have to, right? And not do it because you can, right? And you got to figure it out, right? You got to figure it out. Like you got to figure out what to do. Like I was saying, as a man, if your woman is being emotional, you got three things you can say, right? So you got to figure it out, right? You know what I'm saying, right? That's real stuff, right? But learning how to operate as a man first puts you in a position to at least come with that solution first. And then if that doesn't help, then you can find out every other thing. But at least you can come from a situation where you're like, okay, I know my job as a man is to come from my woman. Bam. Right? So that should just kindle a response. But if a guy has never been in your life and you've never been around good men, you know what I'm saying, to teach you that's how they treat their woman, boys don't get that. And on the other side of the mirror, ladies, same thing. Teach the young girls to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times, like, I know guys teach their daughters, how to change the oil, and just how to mow the lawn. Sometimes I be seeing the Indians, they do that with they wives. Their wives mowing the lawn where they be playing the thing, right? But still, Teach them to take out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're young. You know what I'm saying? After 18, I think a woman. You know what I'm saying? I think because you're a woman, I think a woman should be taken care of, right? You know what I'm saying? Find love. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, right? But before that, you know what I'm saying, ladies, put them to the test too. You know what I'm saying? That way they know that if they have to do it, they'll do it. But you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal that they are doing it. Just do it because they can. You know what I'm saying? I think when people start doing that, they start regret. And I think that's one of the biggest things that causes people to not be vulnerable because people put that regret on them and throw things back in their faces. Uh, man, man, like you talk about relationships because this is what my show is about. Good people that want to be in good relationships with good people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'm just throwing this stuff out here, man. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, blessings, blessings. If you don't, it wasn't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as what I'm saying in relationships, you know, when people start acting almost regretful towards each other, it kind of puts it in a demeaning situation in relationships, and then you'd already know once that comes up, vulnerability is out the window. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be sitting there wanting to be like, oh, let me tell you, how my day was. It's like, man, this person don't care, right? But when you start getting to the point where you just do things like because you can, you know what I'm saying? Just because you can, you know what I'm saying? Like it goes back to the whole 50-50, 80-20 philosophy that I heard from this lady. She was talking about on a podcast or on a video one day I seen. But and that's where you get your relationship better with someone being able to be vulnerable with you. I think you have to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Especially fellas, we got to get to that point. They like that stuff, but it's like I said, man. It's wild out here because I be having these feelings and I be having these conversations with my dudes, and I know my guys, you know what I'm saying, elsewhere we probably having conversations like this, you know what I'm saying, about being, because we gotta talk about this kind of stuff, right? So we're talking about it somewhere, we're talking about it with our guys and with grown men, because ladies, it's difficult because I seen a post today and I seen a girl sitting over here talking about she's seeing some type of thing, conversation other women have about all the dudes they used to mess with, you know what I'm saying? And how they do doing crazy stuff and nasty stuff, and how all the girls put them on Front Street. And I'm like, first thing I'm thinking about is, well, he fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew all that. Yeah, he still fucked. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking. First of all, this is what I'm getting about women because that's how guys are thinking. I guarantee you, every guy that saw that post think the same thing. Well, he fucked. You know what I'm saying? So what's the problem? He still got the draws. You know what I'm saying? To tell you what the problem is. Y'all, that's what we said. Y'all be listening too much detail. Y'all want too much detail and all that stuff. We don't care about all that. You fuck. You know what I'm saying? They be bad, bro. But that's the thing. Y'all be demeaning us and stuff like that. Y'all be talking bad about us. Y'all use stuff against us. That's the. You ain't got to do nothing, man. Kings, you ain't got to do nothing. They'll say everything for you. They'll say everything for you. Like, this is the point. This is why I brought up the whole vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? I had it in my head before I seen this. I had this in my head Friday as a show. You know what I'm saying? So I was putting it together then. All of a sudden I seen that today. I was like, or the other day, 2 days ago. So I can't remember what it was. But I was just like, man, blown away by it. Just blowing my dudes out, man. And that's why dudes can't be vulnerable at you. You can't. The quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally. I just told you. They're all on social media talking about dudes. That's why you can't be doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? And ladies asked for that. That's what's so crazy. Ladies ask for that. They ask for guys to be open and be more in touch with their feelings. And guys are. I mean, they have been for a long time. They just couldn't know how to do it. They just only know how to project it aggressively. Now guys are able to. We learning. We learned we was out of the homes, so we wasn't learning from y'all. We was learning from the streets. All we knew was aggression. Now we back in the homes. Now we family dudes. Now we like, I bet, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. let's talk then. You know what I'm saying? You got okay, you got I got problems too. You know what I'm saying? He ain't liking this. Y'all ladies ain't liking this. Cause that's y'all shit. That's y'all shit. That emotional shit is y'all shit. I told you we grown and sexy on the nighttime, man. That's y'all shit. God blessed y'all with y'all shit. That's what's really got y'all fucked up. That's what y'all be calling. Yeah, they sassy. Nah, we ain't sassy. You motherfucker, you told us you want us to motherfucker talk to you about problems. Then we talking to you about some motherfucking problems then. That's what the fuck got a problem with. This you did on Tuesday. This you did on Thursday. Saturday was really flipped out, but I ain't say nothing, kept it low. Right? Oh, he's sassy. Nah, take the tape back to what 1995, 97. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, but that makes it hard, right? Like I said, I've seen it. I've seen it on social media, man. It makes it really hard for a man to say, "Hey, look, yeah, I'm just gonna open up to you, ladies, and stuff like that." Because especially if you're older and you've been through a lot more things, and you're not in a relationship anymore, or you're single, whatever, you just got a divorce, or whatever it is, and then you're trying to just be, with someone. You got to relearn that stuff. You got to relearn how to be vulnerable with somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be careful about it. You can't do that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, uh, and ladies, I said this on my other show. They want y'all to read their minds. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they want us. That's what they want. Right? I was telling my girl this the other day. I said people really don't crave or want something that they ain't never had before. Like you don't like even crackheads. Like they don't fiend for crack if they never had it. You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm bringing out one of the lowest things. I always go to the lowest denominator. You got to go to the lowest denominator, right? And that's the one of the lowest denominators. A crackhead don't fiend for crack until he done had some. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, 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 I tell her all the time, man, like y'all must have seen us when we was gods or something. When we was gods, man, we must have been able to read their minds because they really do have that intent that we know how to read their minds. So I'm like, yo, y'all must have had a period of time where we was reading y'all minds and shit like that, like back in some God stage, right? Some other stuff, man. We gonna get on some other stuff. I talk weird sometimes, so just roll with me. Just roll with me, right? Roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you take what I say, man, you know what I'm saying? Blessings to you. If not, it wasn't meant for you, man. But there, yeah, I was talking about I'm gonna keep this little topic simple because I was talking about this the other day. Uh they change their mind a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's why another thing it makes it hard to be vulnerable because I don't know which person I'm talking to. Which, am I talking to 4:30 Monday you, or am I talking to Friday 2 a.m. you? Which you know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure that out, man, especially before you be vulnerable with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just come out. You can't come out to the motherfucker to the Friday two. Don't open up to that motherfucker because that one gonna get you. They gonna get you. But shit, nah, they all get you. Well, if you hurt them, they all gonna get you. like some of these posts and stuff, and ladies on post social media be cracking me up, man, with some of that stuff, man. Oh man, but you got to it's I mean, it comes down to like just something huge, man. Like because it's so little. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just gotta care about other people's feelings, man. It's that's what takes my breath away of thinking about it because it's so simple. It's so little of a thing, but it's so huge because it's so hard for people to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just about caring about other people's feelings. And I've said this before. Um, I've said this before. People have grown up with the myself mentality to their 18 because we treat them like everything is about them. Kids, young people, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Them dirty wild scoundrels. Yes, sir. The baby's kids. Yes, sir. I'm talking about them. Yes, I am. And, you know what I'm saying? We all treat them like that, right? They go from, you know what I'm saying, my bottle, my blanket, my food, my spoon, my pencil, my pen, my car, you know what I'm saying? So Um, it's a behavior that's ingrained in them for 18 years. You know what I'm saying? And then to try to come out the gates and start caring about other people, they have to relearn that. As I was saying earlier, um, you know, dads are important to teach the boys that, and girls are important to teach the boys, or girls or moms are important to teach the girls that, because they got to understand that perspective first. Um, it's just, you know, caring about others, man. Like how do you do that? Right? How do we do that? And everybody comes with an idea. Um, and The way I feel about it is simple, man. The answer to your idea is yes. Everybody. Everybody. I think that when he made us in his image, we are a percentage of him, and he's within all of us. And we have the ability to care about others. We're connected. So we got to figure that out. We got to figure that out, man. Because being in these relationships and trying to keep things copacetic, um, being vulnerable is one of the things you got to be. So for good people that are in good relationships with good people, man, you know what I'm talking about. There's been many times you've been that. So, but you got to put yourself in that position. Quick story. I have before, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a Mac Daddy though back in the day. Back in the day, I was a Mac Daddy back in the day, right? But excuse me. But when it came down to it, I really didn't trust people, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really trust people. So, um, my girl Tracy hit me up for my birthday. It was like, yo, I got a surprise for you. I was like, all right. And she was like, yeah, about to go down. I said, okay. So I get to the crib and jump in the car and she blindfolds me. I'm like, what the fuck? This motherfucker finna kill me. Take me out to the woods somewhere and kill me, Lord Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, man, come on, man, let's roll. So she put the motherfuckers on. She put the motherfucking blindfold on for real. Like, it wasn't the motherfucker, you know how back in the day when you was a kid, motherfucker put it on, you still see like half the world and shit. So you like, all right, 17, 18, 19, 20. You didn't see everything. So she was like, she was like, yo, just chill, but just roll, man. She started driving. I was like, oh, motherfucker. She's just driving. I was like, oh, man, I'm about to die. This motherfucker gonna take me, motherfucker. She bought the Mexican mafia and shit, you know what I'm saying? Latinos and shit. They, you know what I'm saying? You down with them, motherfucker. Hey, what your boy say? Hey, what your boy Denzel say, man? Hey, man, you better learn some motherfucking Spanish on everything, man, for real. But, so we park, you know what I'm saying? We get out. Still got the blindfold on now. So we park, get out, take me hand in hand up to the little escalator. Went the wrong way. Had to go down, walk around, go to the escalator, another escalator. Got up in there. And we was at uh VR, Sandbox VR. And at a time where I told her that I love video games. So in that moment, showcasing some vulnerability was on display for me right there because I was scared in a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where I'm from, I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, I was like, what the hell? So no, but yeah, man, we gotta figure out um how to care, man. We gotta figure out how to care about each other again. And I think it'll put us in a place where we can be vulnerable without it being a negative annotation. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Them T Wolves did they thing tonight, man. Go ahead and close this out, man. Go ahead, put them out of their misery, man. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying? That way we can get a couple of days rest, a couple of extra days rest, um, into the finals, to the West Coast finals. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, have a good start to your week, good Monday. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we on Tuesday now. Shit, it's late at night, boy. It's time to go to bed, man. That game was late. Them late days, late night, boy. I know the dudes on the East Coast be like, man, what the hell? Game be done at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's time zones, man. Hey, that's where we live at, man. That's crazy. Hey, man. But yeah, it's your boy, man. Have a good night. Blessings to everybody. Let me see. Check back in with me tomorrow, man. Let's get back at it, man, in the morning time, man. Um, I'll let your boy. Hey, on Styles, man. To God.